And welcome back. There is a renewed spirit of enthusiasm for intercollegiate sports as GC Foster College's Vice Principal Paul Beckford has been elected President of the governing body for local collegiate sports. However, as we'll hear in this report, stakeholders want to see more opportunities for local student athletes.
NCAA sports continue to be the leader in how college sports operate in what has turned out to be a multi-billion-dollar industry. Jamaica is nowhere close to matching even the number of sports that are in that jurisdiction, especially with local universities grappling to attract the elite local student athletes. INTERCOL had its time when the likes of Asafa Powell, Elaine Thompson-Hira, Rashid Dwyer and Hansa Parchment competed. But since then, things have hit a snag.
The NCAA isn't based on just one sport. Their collegiate system is based on multiple sports. As I mentioned, basketball, baseball, all these sports, football, they come together for a school, for example, say Clemson University. They have football, they have basketball, powerhouses. So money from those two schools, from those two sports, kind of funds the school. When you think about INTERCOL, you think about just track and field because that's the one that gets the most TV time. When you think about the other sports, they don't get the kind of attention that they would require for sponsors to come on board.
And that is where new President Paul Beckford is looking to remedy the situation.
That we have been ensuring that some critical areas be looked at, such as including a marketing and promotions personnel, which, and also having incorporating some other persons along the executive as assistants to some of the persons who are serving, which will know what we call broaden the scope for management.
With the organization strapped for cash, Beckford is looking to make adjustments.
One of the things that we are going to be doing is, for example, having a Caribbean. For example, we have a Jamaica All-Star, let's say cricket team or football team playing against a Caribbean All-Star, and these will be collegiate athletes. So it will be a Jamaica Collegiate All-Star playing against a selected team from another Caribbean country.
But there are other areas which need addressing, according to GC Foster's principal, Maurice Wilson.
Well, anytime you're dealing with a voluntary, when persons volunteer their services, it is going to require some amount of dedication. And I think over the last maybe 5 years, there have been a number of changes at the top of INTERCOL. And so there's some amount of instability.
INTERCOL needs to be a little bit more organized. They need to send out official statements to the different directors of sports, just to give us a proper outline as to which sports they would be starting off with. Yeah, just to ensure that everything is laid out so that we have a proper understanding of the way going forward.
Beckford replaces Chester McCarthy, who was acting in the role prior to the pandemic and has reverted to his first VP position. Jerome Foster, TVJ Sports.